Hey guys, so we have some pretty fantastic news, and this time it's not simply gonna be just the Hardware 4 leaks and maybe my thoughts on it, but I do appreciate you guys sticking along with me throughout the entire thing and watching all of my videos. Really appreciate it. But here we got our first confirmation from Tesla asking Germany for approval on some of their changes with Hardware 4. And on top of that, there's even further changes to some of the upcoming cars as well, and I really want to discuss it with you guys in this video and show you guys how excited I am. Some of these changes are pretty unexpected. I did not see this coming. I didn't expect them to update all the vehicles, and I thought it was simply going to be for the Model 3 and Y, but it looks like it's going to be happening for the Model X and S as well. So I'm not familiar with this site, and if you guys do know what it is within the screenshot, let me know in the comments below so we can all take a look at it together. But it looks like this user by the name of Evisa posted an approval doc from Germany and Tesla here showing that these are the many changes that is going to be happening for the Model X. Now we don't know why Tesla is not doing this for every car within the same document, but it looks like they're splitting it across all the vehicles, different documentations for them, because it looks like there's some very specific things happening within the Hardware 4 upgrade. It looks like it's not simply going to be just the FSD computer, but there's going to be some other changes to the actual car itself. Now before we dive into this, if you guys haven't watched my previous videos on all the leaks of Hardware 4, the new radars and the new cameras, I will drop a link up top there and in the description below, so make sure you guys check that out so you guys stay up to date on what's going on. I'll definitely keep you guys up to date on everything with Hardware 4 and FSD. If you guys want to make sure to see the latest video as soon as it comes out, hit that subscribe and the bell notification as well while you're at it. But let's go ahead now and look back at the documentation here, and it looks like this is very legit. It has the approval from January 20th, 2023, so just a couple weeks back from now, and it looks like there is the approval number and everything there looks very legit in my eyes. But if you guys want more confirmation, you guys can search up this approval number on Google and it should pop up. Alright, so there's no doubt this is related to Hardware 4. If you guys just take a peek at the bottom here, it even says Hardware 4. Now I'm not sure why it says 10 out of 10 down there. It could just be the approval and how many requests are made, but it could also be the quality checks between each item to make sure that they're approved. Regardless of all that, let's take a look at what the changes are here to the Model X, and likely this is going to be pushed down to the Model 3 and Y as well. First thing on the list, and the most exciting thing, is Hardware 4 or Generation 4 of Autopilot. Now from the looks of the naming scheme, it seems like they're just trying to conform to regulations in Germany, so they're calling it Vehicle Control System and Hardware 4 Autopilot. Whatever it is, this is hinting to Generation 4 Hardware 4 Autopilot. So all my thoughts in previous videos of Hardware 4 only coming to North American market first may be down the drain, just because I thought that Hardware 4 is going to be mainly used for FSD beta, and the fact that FSD beta is not even available in Europe and most of the other continents, we would not be seeing Hardware 4 there anytime soon. But of course I'm wrong there, and it looks like they're going to be putting it in the vehicles ahead of time and future proofing it for years to come. Next on the list, they are talking about the FSD computer here, even though they're calling it something else, and they do have a new GPS antenna, which they call it GNSS in Europe because it uses a different type of satellite, but essentially a GPS system, a GPS antenna is going to be new. Maybe this is going to give a better performance where you're underneath a bridge or underneath the ground or in parkades. I've had a lot of problems with Teslas going underneath and not having any signal at all, so this is going to be much better when you use ASS or actual smart summon when it does come out in a software update. Alright, now this is going to be specific to the Model X, but it's going to be Generation 3 drive unit. Maybe it's just better, maybe it's updated, maybe there's just little tweaks here and there, but it's going to be a new one for the Model X, and likely this is going to be the same for the Model S as well because they typically go together. Now another interesting thing here that I didn't expect to come is like a newer version of the Matrix LED, or whatever they're referring to here by dipped beam. It looks like they're referring to the headlights because I don't see anything else using that type of beam. And then we have unification of brake system. I don't know what that is really, but it's definitely a good update. And then a new stay arm for the Model X rear view mirror. Now I'm just guessing here, but maybe because of the Plaid acceleration, it's so fast that it cannot hold the mirror in place. I've seen cars have wobbly mirrors because of the same situation. So definitely something that the Model X Plaid has to deal with. Now moving on, we have the manufacturer engine code update. Don't know what that is exactly, not too important I guess. And then another exterior change is the rear badging. We've already seen that in previous Model X's and Model S's. Maybe they're doing something different in Europe, but it looks like they've already removed the T logo and put the word Tesla on one of the trim pieces. Now the last one here is an update to vehicle maximum speed. I think this means that they are starting to unlock the Plaid drive unit to just go that much more. As they promised before, the Model S is going to hit a max speed of 200 miles per hour, and in independent testings they've even surpassed that at 220-230 miles per hour, so definitely something that Tesla has to release eventually. But specific to the Model X, I don't see how it can go that much faster because of its height and its weight. It just increases the rollover risk because it is such a big car. But maybe just squeezing out a little bit more power wouldn't hurt, so probably this is what it is. But yeah, all in all, we do have these updates here, and it looks like it has been approved on January 20th, 2023. So just a couple weeks ago, and I think everything's ready to go in Germany at this point. We haven't really heard anything for the North American market just yet. So fingers crossed we're gonna hear something on March 1st at Investors Day, and maybe we might get more leaks or more info as the couple weeks come. But yeah, I'm very excited to at least get a glimpse of what we're gonna see in Hardware 4. Definitely this isn't giving us any idea of where the placements are gonna be, where the radars are gonna be. I did talk about how the front and the rear does need a radar so that it works perfectly with the park assist feature that Tesla has removed because of the lack of ultrasonic sensors. And I did also talk about some of the leaks that has been happening in China with the new cameras. There's definitely new cameras in place, and they're switching from 3 to 2. If you guys don't know anything about that, like I said, take a look in the description below. And at the end of this video, I have some overlays of videos you guys can click as well. That will be the ones that I'm talking about. But anyways guys, this should be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, you know what to do. This is John once again. Peace out.